Yo, what's up guys? This is December 17, 2025. This is Wednesday, third day of the week. So let's get over today's price action. So as you guys can see here, this is the higher time frame for NQ. And as you guys know, we are rejecting from this higher time frame PDR rate with this SMT in the table too. So I'm expecting higher prices with the idea that we can now reverse to continue higher. So if we are going to continue higher, this is the point that I want to see protected. So if we grab those lows, I'm expecting maybe this daily fair value gap to get trading, but we are like in this phase of price we retrace and now we are rejecting. So I want to see this base PRA get disrespected to then continue higher towards those highs. So if you look at the daily chart, there's no fair value gap in here. So if you look at the 4 hour, we are still trading inside that 4 hour. So having in mind that we are bullish and we have the chance to reverse and continue higher, but don't forgetting about we can just did what we did. I mean, short again and grab those lows as we are in this sell model. So I mean this point in here is a possible reversal, but it can fail, as you can see it didn't happen. So as we are in like that buy model from there, I was expecting higher prices, having this for our fair value gap as a condition. So depending on the 10 a.m. closure on this fair value gap, I will decide my final bias. So as you can see here, we ended up flipping that 4 hour in here. We made that closure in here, 10 a.m. in here. So as you guys can see, we ended up closing below that fair value gap, for our fair value gap. So now we are inside, confirming that sell model again. So we are inside this very PRA, which is in premium, high in premium. We have this SMT, and now we just inverse this for our fair value gap. So the next target are at these lows in here, this, and for last this low in here, this low in here. So okay, having that in mind, I want to take shorts. So if you look back at what happened in here, okay, so before we ended up closing below that 4 hour fair value gap, if you look at the 15-minute, we ended up trading back again inside the range. So we ended up trading back again into range, showing up the 50% of range, sweeping this low in here, inside this 15 minutes fair value gap. After this big sell-off, and we haven't closed that 4 hour yet, so I am still thinking of bullish. As you guys can see, my first condition was this SMT in here, got put in here. So we have a lower time frame reversal set up in here that I ended up taking. So now we have that SMT in here, we ended up rebalancing higher time frame leg, and we have this clear big inverse that presents right in here. Clean inverse, V-shape inverse in here. So I in here, I got in here, stops below this order block, and I was targeting a make model long. So we have this on-field fair value up in here. So I was targeting that inefficiency. So as you guys can see here, we ended up making a deep retrace in here, tapping this order block that protect us, and then we ended up delivering higher, and you could have exited right in here. As you can see, we ended up reaching that target on ES, so you could have exited right there when ES took that high, making an SMT now. I mean, you can hold. We are getting too close, but unfortunately we ended up reversing in here and getting break even. So that's the trade I took, and the rest of the day, as you can see here, is just bullshitting here. We ended up accumulating the manipulation to the upside. I mean, I would like to see some like this at least to mitigate any PR rating here, to then look for an inversion in here, this leg, to short as we just inverse that 4 hour. As you can see, we ended up shopping, delivering again, and the rest of the day we ended up shopping again. So just looking here, it was a break-even day. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It is what it is. We are getting closer to Christmas, so that might affect the market. So I mean, break-even is better than a loss. So it is what it is, and this is my trade recap for the day. See you tomorrow, guys.